Right now, I'm gonna record me eating pho. Because that's what you do when it's the weekend. You get pho. For you see, it is the weekend, and the weekend calls for pho. And who would say no to this? I wouldn't. I love this stuff. Not looking so good. Gotta get you guys taken care of. You're looking better, a lot better than you were a couple days ago. And you, despite your battle wounds, you are slowly coming back, my friend. Good job. All right, so the battle plan today is gonna be to take these pallets over here, turn them into planter boxes, and they're gonna go in the back area where the side is over there. And I'm gonna be putting in that garden soil right there, and yeah. Yeah, I am a dirty man. Time to shower. I am clean once again. Freaking all that dirt, man. I also breathed it. I also breathed in a bunch of it, so it's like all caught up in my nose. So as I'm like using a tissue, I just like, oh, it's all black because I'm breathing in all that dust. I actually forgot to wear my mask, which was supposed to help. It's not going to get all of the dust that gets kicked up, but it'll like filter out the majority of it. So I'll be sneezing out dirt for the next couple days. I was originally going to go walk, but you know what? No, I was out in the sun for like 3 hours. Finally got those boxes put in. Finally. So yeah, I'm going to take the rest of the day off. Well, I was going to go get groceries, but instead I decided, you know what? I was out in the sun for like 3 hours and I was dirty all over the place. I'm just gonna grab dinner and just carry on with my night. You know, I got other stuff to accomplish, so yeah, we'll take care of the groceries tomorrow. But right now, we're going to my favorite taco shop because that's what I'm gonna do tonight. And you're coming along. The RIAA are a bunch of trolls, so I had to sadly mute this song. But yes, you can see I was singing along, and I think I got some lyrics wrong. Alright, burrito time. Going back to this, these preview them. Anyway, we got food, so time to go home. Hey, little guys. I don't have food, I'm sorry. I wish I had food for you. Maybe I should bring some by. For those of you asking why I'm walking instead of running, it's because my shoes are pretty much gone in terms of cushion. And I noticed that my back was starting to hurt at certain points, which in the past I've known that if my back starts hurting like crazy, Odds are high it's because my shoes are worn down finally. And they are. I can feel them. So at least until I get new shoes, it's walking for me. Something else big we're going to be doing is what I basically would describe as park hopping to the max. And what I mean by that is we're going to be visiting every single park in a given town. So we're going to start with Weston. And the problem with Weston is that I've actually already visited all the parks except for 2. But the idea of it is that if you yourself wanted to go like, hey, you know what? I want to visit all these parks and I want to do it by foot. Then you know what? I can show you the way. I can show you a good travel pattern and how to get there. Now, there's going to be some parks that I just simply cannot get to. There's one actually in Weston, buried deep out west. It's actually a part of a neighborhood, a gated community. So I can't get in there unless I know somebody who lives there. But you know what? If I can, essentially, if I can get there, I'll go. The nice thing is that if there's parks that I've kind of touched on briefly, there have been parks that I've only kind of just visited and showed little pieces of. This time it actually gives me a chance to, really hone in and try to show you guys the, the beauty of them and what else they have to offer. So, this would be a nice way to do it. And of course, we're getting closer into summer, which means that this big guy behind me is going to be a lot tougher to contend with. Mind you, I live in Florida, and the humidity here, coupled with the ridiculous heat, is going to be a lot of times just too overbearing. So I'm going to have to do probably shorter runs, or if I'm doing a ruck or something, I'm going to have to probably do it in the shade somewhere in Weston. And in fact, one time I was trying to do a walk somewhere over in Cooper City. I had everything mapped out. It was really great, but then I realized there's no shade out there. There's no trees whatsoever. And that particular day, it was about 93 degrees. To be out there walking and running for a good couple hours would have been a bit much. So yeah, the next few months are going to be different, but we're going to power through it. Hello, Mr. Coconut Tree. I think you dropped something. Now this is an impressive walking stick. Bye-bye, giant walking stick. I'll miss you. Normally I would have the AC off when I'm talking, but it is so flipping hot outside, and there's pretty much no cloud cover. Earlier, it was cloud cover all over the place. I don't know what the hell happened. So, we're gonna have to do this the hard way. Good thing I actually got some sunscreen on. But, it's gonna be our 400-mile mark, so we're gonna travel for this one.
Website on June 24.
Does anyone actually ever watch these things? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the reality of owning a truck. Worth it, though. And we've arrived. So it's a little bit later than I expected, but that's okay. It means the sun's going to be down a little bit more. And actually, I'm only going to do 4 miles today. I was originally planning 6, but I've realized that I still haven't broken in my shoes yet. So we're going to have to give it a little bit more time before I start doing the much longer runs. 6, 10, 15, whatever have you. It's going to be, a slow transition, probably 20 miles to finally break them in. But, we're not in that window yet. So we're going to treat this a little bit easier and hopefully be able to get, hopefully get some miles in today. But all that means is that we're hitting 400 today. So it's kind of a precursor to the next phase of park hopping. I actually figured I wanted to scout out one area here because I'm already in this area, but I'll probably end up revisiting this park at some point. But there's actually a park down this way. You actually have to go in this one entrance here and then down a bit further, and it's called Flamingo Park. I've probably passed by it before but never been to it, but you guys may recognize this a little bit because this was in the first park hopping episode. Down that way is actually Natalie's Cove, which I was only able to show a little bit of because I was starting to run out of time. But yeah, we're in some familiar territory because I don't want to wreck my legs trying to do too much with these new shoes. Let's go. so quiet here. I feel guilty like yelling my yelling for the video, and I just realized I'm slightly slanted. You also have to deal with it. So yeah, nice quiet park, and you know, there's a small playground, tennis court, basketball court, and a little open area over there to, I guess, do whatever. So I kind of like this one, and it's got a fair amount of shade. I mean, the middle parts don't really have any trees, but parts that are closer to the pathway, good amount of trees and shade. I like it. Oh. Bag. Ran out of sidewalk, but there wasn't help. Hello, my old friend. All right, everyone, that's going to do it for this vlog, and thank you for joining me this week. And on this run, I saw some baby armadillos. That's freaking amazing. I don't see armadillos often, but they're supposed to be fairly common in Florida. It's really nice. It's a nice way to end this vlog. Crushed another milestone this week. Figured out how to take care of business with 2 weeks of a vlog. It's gonna be a good path going forward, and you guys are gonna be there for it. A lot of cool stuff is coming out. I'm gonna start the Pathfinder campaign hopefully sometime next week. We're just gonna figure out a time and day for that, but you can watch out for that as well on Twitch. Summer's around the corner, so hotter temperatures are coming, but that doesn't matter. And you wanna know why? 'Cause